or an Expedia when it comes to prescription medication. So what we would do if you are looking to fly from New York City to San Francisco, you're going to go ahead, you're going to make that flight, you're going to use Southwest or United or Delta or American Airlines, whoever it may be. What we would do is we would look for, when you're using Travelocity or Expedia, they try and find a different way for you to make that flight at the cheapest cost that's possible to you, taking into consideration all of your information. So you might be okay traveling and, traveling on a red-eye flight. You might be okay with 2 stopovers. You might have a young family and you absolutely do not want to travel and make 2 stopovers, but you would be okay in traveling early morning. So what we do is we look for all of the opportunities that would allow you to treat the condition that you need prescription medication for, and we serve up all of the ways in which we can help you to save. Sometimes it might be a different medication that treats the same condition. Sometimes it might be taking 2 pills instead of 1. Sometimes it could just be a simple dose form change where instead of taking a tablet, you take a capsule, or you could be using a lotion instead of an ointment. And some of those it's incredible how much money can be saved just with simple switches like that. So what we do is we work with your pharmacy benefit to find ways in which you can save on your prescription medication. And this is a benefit that has been provided to you by Pitney Bowes. So we work with the wellness and benefits team at Pitney to provide you with this incredible resource, which allows you to save money when you fill on your prescription medications. So what this is going to do, we basically have a couple of options for you. One is you can look at your portal online. To go there, you would go to myrxss.com and activate or log into your account. Secondly, you could go to the App Store and download our app. And third, as I will show you later on, you can go ahead and we do have a pharmacy support team that can provide white glove concierge service and can answer any questions you may have. So we'll go into those ways in which you can engage with us in a little more detail as we move through this demo. This is what our portal looks like. Hopefully many of you are already taking advantage of this. It is a benefit which is free to you, and we are constantly looking for ways in which we can help you to save. So it's essentially like having a pharmacist in the cloud that is constantly looking for ways in which you can optimize this benefit as you move throughout the year with your deductible and your max out of pocket, as your medications change, as drug prices fluctuate. We're constantly looking for ways in which we can find alternative medications or the same medication at a cheaper cost to you. So these are the 3 ways in which we can really help our members. So we support our members primarily through our pharmacy support team. We've got a team of 15 certified pharmacy support technicians who are based here in our headquarters in Kansas City. Those folks are available to answer any questions you may have regarding your prescriptions. And they can also go ahead and actually work with your doctor and your pharmacy to go ahead and get a change made if you have found a way in which you could switch your medication to reduce your expenses. Secondly, we are looking to provide value both to you as members and also to the Pitney plan. A lot of people do not realize that you as a member would pay a significant amount for a drug, but on the flip side of that, a lot of the expense for that drug is also handled by Pitney Bowes on your behalf. And that's a huge part of a benefit which many members do not even know exists. Before I joined RX Savings about 1.5 years ago, I thought that the expense that was shown to me when I went to the pharmacy, I thought that was the cost and there was some agreement behind the scenes and there was not actually payment required by my employer to go ahead and pay for that medication as well. So what might cost you $25 might be costing the plan several $100s on the other side of things. So what we do with our solution is we look for ways in which we can help both you and the Pitney Bowes plan so that you can both continue to enjoy a really good benefit moving forward. And obviously saving money, this is the big thing that we're striving to do, to allow members to continue taking their medication without finding themselves in financial difficulty because of wasted spend on their prescription medications. So these are some of the ways in which we can help you to save money. A prescription, the first one here, is a therapeutic alternative. So very simple. It's a similar medication that treats the same condition. The second one would be a different form, so a tablet versus a capsule. And then the last one, just switching from brand to generic. These are all very simple switches. They exist out there. We've got about 7 million members using our portal at this current time. And it is incredible how many simple switches such as this are out there. What my goal is to help you to get into your account, to navigate the benefit, and then to act on the changes that are suggested to you and work with your doctor to go ahead and make these switches so we can save you some money. This is just one member savings example that I wanted to share with you. So this is a medication for high cholesterol. And you'll see with this one, for the original medication, the member, i.e. you, paid $150 and the plan paid $775. So the total for this medication, and this is for a 30-day fill, was $925. So over the course of a year, this is going to be approximately $12,000 that is spent on this medication. Now, what we did was we took this information and we get all of the claims files and all of the formulary, the network, any utilization management edits from CVS. We run it all through our algorithm to look for ways in which we can serve up saving suggestions. And with this one, we're able to find a generic. So by switching to the generic of this medication, the member is now saving $135 every month. The plan is saving $763 every month. And combined, it's almost $900 of savings. So $900 for 12 months is over $10,000 saved, which is just absolutely incredible for a simple switch move into a generic. So these are the simple layups that we're looking to find and pass on to you so you can go ahead and make those behavior changes. So how do you get started? As I mentioned earlier, you can go to myrxss.com and you are going to be presented with this sign-in page. Everybody that is on the Pitney Bowes medical plan is going to have access to this. So you and any dependents that are on the plan with you would all have access to this solution. So if you and your spouse or domestic partner are both on the plan, you would both have access. Your spouse and any children that are 18 or over would need to create their own account due to HIPAA regulations. Anybody that is under the age of 18, they would automatically be registered when you register. So for myself and my family, I've got a wife and 4 children aged 6 and under. So when I register, myself and the 4 kids are going to be registered together. I then just go ahead and send my wife an email with a link to registration to let her know that she should go on and activate her account. So very simple. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you can also call our pharmacy support team and they will be happy to walk you through and get you registered and kind of give you an overview of ways in which we can help you to save. You'll go on when you first register, you'll have to enter your last name, your date of birth, and then the second screen, it's going to ask for the last 4 of your social. This is how we confirm that you are who you say you are, and we receive this information from Willis Towers Watson, who give us the eligibility file. So we essentially get a file that shows us who at Pitney Bowes is eligible for this benefit so that we can go ahead and we can provide a portal for you that you can then go ahead and use when you are looking to save on your prescription medication. You then go ahead, create your login details for it. And then again on here, you can go ahead and send details to your spouse or adult age dependents to get them to activate their account so that you can all start saving money where the potential exists. Ways in which we can let you know about these savings. We can send you an email. We can send you SMS text message updates if you opt into those when you activate your account. And we'll also send you direct mailers. Sometimes, these are a really nice way to get the information in front of a different set of eyes and have been very successful for us. So those are all ways in which we will reach out and let you know that you could be saving on your medications. So there's essentially three ways in which you can use RX saving solutions. One is by logging into your portal and seeing the savings opportunities that are available to you. Two would be a proactive drug lookup tool, so you can use that when you're in the doctor's office. And three would be going in and looking at your medication history. And we're going to take a look at all three of these ways in which you can use the tool through a quick demo right now. So I have gone ahead, I have logged in to my account. This is exactly what you would see when you would log in. On here, I am playing Betty, and Betty was our first member. Betty was a 50-year-old lady here in Kansas City, and she went into her local CVS pharmacy where our now founder, Mike Ray, was the pharmacist, and Betty presented Mike with 8 different prescriptions. This lady had a lot of illnesses that she was trying to control. She had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, you name it, Betty was taking a medication for it. And Betty came into Mike and told him that she was only able to take 4 of them that month. The other 4 she was unable to afford due to financial issues that had arisen. So Mike did not enjoy this conversation. There were numerous people that had had challenges previously, and this was the one that kind of tipped Mike over the edge. So Mike went home that night, spent 6.5 hours into the early hours of the morning looking for ways in which Betty could save money and take those medications. Betty came back to the pharmacy the next day, and Mike had been able to find a way in which Betty could take all 8 medications while at the same time saving her just over $3,000 per year. Betty was obviously ecstatic. Mike was ecstatic that as a pharmacist, he had been able to not just provide the medication, but had provided extra value, and it meant that this lady could go ahead and take all of the medications that she so badly needed, and he wanted to do more. So he went ahead and found some incredible folks that could go ahead and could build the actual technology that would run this and would allow us to scale this so we could impact more and more members. And RX Saving Solutions was born. So this is the portal where you would go and see ways in which you could potentially save. So on here, I'm Betty, my spouse is Daniel, and then I have 3 children, Abby, Wayne, and Graham. Abby is over the age of 18. So on here, I am unable to see her profile, and I would need to send her an invite to activate that profile and share it with me if she wants to, because she is over the age of 18. Wayne and Graham are both under the age of 18. So as minors and as their parent, I do have visibility to their portal. My husband, Daniel, his information is on here because he has granted me permission to see the savings opportunities that are there. So I do have the ability to see his profile. So go back to myself. When I come to the portal, this is going to show me ways in which I can save. So I have one option here where I can save on Caduit. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to click on See All Savings Options. Right now, we're taking all of the latest information into consideration. So we're taking where you are with your deductible and your max out of pocket. We're taking drug prices, your plan design, everything that is specific to you. We're running through our algorithm to make sure that we give you the most accurate pricing possible. And what I can see here, the way that I can save the most money, dropping it from $587.90 down to just $21.22, the best way to do that is to take these 2 ingredients, amlodipine and atorvastatin, and take them separately. And by doing that, I'm going to treat the same condition, and I'm going to save a significant amount of money. It's almost $570 saved with this one fill. So I would then go ahead and I'm going to select which pharmacy I want it to be filled at. This by default is going to show with the latest pharmacy where you filled your last prescription. So that is going to be set as your default pharmacy, but you can go in and you can choose a different one if you so wish. And then what I would do then, I've got different options as to how I could go